Hi, this is Joe Castro. Welcome to my 2-minute drill, a series intended to help you prepare for the Salesforce Certified Technical Architect Review Board. Today, I will read a short scenario to you. You can take 2 minutes to think about your answer, take another 2 minutes to record yourself with that answer so you can go back and review it and compare your answer after you then unpress pause and listen to my sample solution and the considerations that you should have thought of. First off, if you haven't already taken the 2-minute drill I last posted that was on the voter registration system for the object model, please go back and do that first. That's a good precedent to have for what we're talking about today. Okay, here's today's scenario. In the election system that we designed the data model for, briefly, just to recap, you're going to have an election object, a custom object, and you're going to have the voter object, which will be represented by the contact. Ignore rationale for that right now, but let's use an election custom object and the standard contact object to represent the voter. And you're going to have a ballot object, a ballot object that's a junction object between these two. Your challenge for today is how do you ensure that a single voter casts a single ballot for any given single election? Again, take 2 minutes, think about it, 2 minutes to record your answer, and then unpress pause and let's get back to the solution. Okay, how'd you do? Let's talk through the solution. First off, really for this one, you should have recognized that this is kind of in solution architecture. Is this programmatic or is this declarative solution that you should have given? And what we're trying to do here is enforce that a single record is unique. Okay, how are we going to do that? The name field can't be marked unique. And indeed, I need to gather data from two separate, kind of the master objects in order to create this composite key, right? This is what this is. It's a composite key in the, if we were designing a relational database. And how are we going to do that today? So what we will do is we'll create a field. Does it really need to be on the page layout? Doesn't matter. Ignore it for this purpose. But it's going to be marked with a unique constraint and probably case insensitive in this aspect for a few different reasons. So first off, make sure that your part of your solution is you're going to have a unique field. Okay. Second, how is that field going to be populated? And really, here's your first choice as to whether you need to say I can do this declaratively or do I need Apex. And today, given all that I've given you, should lead you to say, yes, I can indeed do this declaratively, right? I didn't give you other things that might make you think twice about it, right? I didn't give you data volumes, or I didn't give you other things that are happening when the ballot is created. I told you focus on the ballot, right? I didn't mention anything about all of the child ballot choices that need to be created as well. So let's take that. How can we do this declaratively? I can use Process Builder. I can use a workflow update action to grab two fields from each of my master records and try and concatenate these in some fashion onto my onto my ballot unique field, right? If somebody tries to vote twice in the same election, the unique constraint will be violated and they'll be turned away. That's that simple. Probably also a great idea to mention field level security, or even in this instance actually object level security. Once that field's written to, you probably want to make sure that they don't have edit access. So they can have create and they can have read, but probably not edit and delete, right? That's actually that shows good kind of good thinking on your part. The next thing really to consider is if you look at the intent of the requirement, I want to make sure that I don't vote twice in a single election. Well, what key did you use? What did you use from each of those records, right? Did you use the Salesforce ID, right? Because the Salesforce ID is not saying that a single person is not voting twice. It says that I'm creating a record that ensures that the combination of two different records are unique. So you might have also, to be thorough, you probably should have just mentioned the fact that you're going to use some sort of unique identifier on the contact voter record to ensure that that Joe Castro is using his driver's license, his social security to identify himself uniquely on that record as well. So all those things, in consideration, you can do this one declaratively, given the parameters that we've gone through here. Look forward to the next one. There's going to another follow-up. It's going to add on additional requirements onto this that might make you revisit what we did today. Again, good luck in preparation for the Technical Architect Review Board, and look forward to seeing you on the next 2-minute drill. Again, my name is Joe Castro. Thank you very much. Have a great day.